The hall was full, yet Huser felt alone. The lights above the stage glowed like distant stars, blinding and cold. Thousands of eyes waited for the first note, the moment when silence would surrender to sound. He held his cello close, the wood warm against his chest, as if it were alive. This cello had traveled continents with him, absorbed tears, sweat, applause, and secrets. Tonight it was supposed to sing. The bow touched the strings. The first notes rose, deep and steady, wrapping the audience in a familiar calm. Huser closed his eyes. Music was the only place where his thoughts stopped racing, where fame, heartbreak, and exhaustion faded into shadows. He leaned into the melody, letting it grow louder, more desperate, more honest. Then it happened. A sharp crack echoed across the hall, dry, sudden, unforgiving. The sound cut through the music like a scream. Gasps rippled through the audience. Huser froze. The note died in the air, unfinished. He looked down and saw it, a thin fracture running along the body of the cello, like a wound-splitting skin. His hands trembled. This wasn't just an instrument. It was his voice. For a moment, the world stopped. Technicians rushed toward the stage, whispering urgently. Someone touched his shoulder, suggesting a pause, an intermission, an apology. Huser shook his head. His heart was pounding so hard it felt louder than the crack itself. If he walked away now, the silence would win. He lifted the cello again. The crack altered the sound, rougher, imperfect, raw. But when he played, something unexpected happened. The broken tone carried a new emotion, fragile and trembling, like a confession whispered too late. Each note felt exposed, stripped of polish. Huser adjusted his bow, changed his pressure, listened carefully. He wasn't fighting the damage anymore. He was listening to it. The audience grew still. No one coughed. No one moved. The music no longer tried to impress. It spoke of exhaustion, of love lost on tour buses and hotel rooms, of nights when applause faded too quickly. The cracked cello cried, and Huser cried with it, tears falling silently onto the wood. When the final note faded, there was no immediate applause, just silence, heavy and sacred. Then one person stood, then another. Soon the hall erupted. The applause wasn't loud. It was deep, rolling like a wave of understanding. Backstage, Huser sat alone, running his fingers over the crack. He realized something then. He too was cracked. Fame had split him open in ways no one could see. But tonight, brokenness hadn't ended the music. It had transformed it. The cello would be repaired. The scar would remain. And so would the memory of the night he learned that perfection was never the point. Truth was, that night Huser didn't just play music. He became it.